Some new GTA 6 leaks have surfaced online, and that's what we're going to be getting into in today's video. But real quick, before we get into it though, if you guys are new to the channel, welcome on in. Please consider subscribing to Project Vice, like, and of course, turn on those post notifications so you never miss an upcoming GTA 6 upload. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers, so any of your support would be greatly appreciated. Other than that, let's hop straight into the video. So what are these new GTA 6 leaks, you might ask, Project Vice? Well, we actually did get a little bit of information earlier in the week online on Twitter or X, and that is by Legacy Killer HD, or known as Michael, who appears to have some inside sources at Rockstar, and these string of posts were as follows. And he goes, "Think I'm done reporting GTA 6 stuff on here that I've heard or providing insight. One game I wish I didn't know so much about. The community is the most insane I've dealt with. Unwell or rabid individuals. Criticism is fine, but some of you take that up to threats. However, the game is massive, full of a crap load of side content, lots of countryside and towns. The main story is shorter than Red Dead 2, which Legacy Killer HD came out with a few months back, saying that it was about 34 to 40 hours, claiming that this was the case. One central theme from a few sources is criminals figuring things out, family struggles. Sounds like a more grounded story." So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down these string of posts one by one. So with this one, he's saying that the game is massive. I mean, that's pretty easy to see that it is going to be massive. I mean, the wait from GTA 5 to 6 is going to be nearly 12 years by the time it comes out, expected to be next year in fall of 25. Also, things he did say as well, that it's full of a crap load of side content, which is expected with a new GTA release. We've seen that with 4, 5, and it's expected to be even bigger and much more better in GTA 6. Also as well, lots of countryside and towns, which we did see in the GTA 6 leaks back in September of 2022. Now, I would love to show the gameplay leaks, but of course Take-Two Interactive are going to be so anal about that in terms of taking down the footage. But you would see in a little bit of the clips, if you have seen it, that there does appear to be mountainous terrain in the far distance of a few of the clips. Rockstar may be taking inspiration from the state of Georgia and including it within the GTA 6 map in terms of the outskirts of Vice City and the countryside as well. He also claims that it seems to be much more of a grounded story approach. I mean, we have seen that within a little bit with the GTA 6 trailer, but also in the September 22 leaks. We did see some indication based off the events list that does appear to be the case, that it is a little bit more of a grounded approach in comparison to GTA 5 story. And there was more to this, with Michael adding, "There's still a lot of the usual insanity in missions. Heard some are inspired by the Fast and Furious movies, like there's supposedly something like the below vault chase scene from Fast 5. This is something that we heard about from account Neuro Online, who is a little bit of a troll, but also does appear to have some inside information, allegedly anyways. And he came out back in March saying that this was going to be the case as well, that there appears to be the vault chase scene from Fast 5. So I guess this is going to be absolutely so cool to see if we do see this. I can imagine Jason and Lucia going down the bridge, similar to the one that's seen within one of the shots within trailer 1, overlooking the bridge with the seaplane flying by. And Michael continues on by saying, "As far as I know, Lucia is the central character of this story, as Michael is to 5. A lot of the intro was already leaked on Reddit and by a prominent community member that passed it off as speculation. Lucia, Jason have separate intro missions. There's a corrupt cops, a chief, Russians create chaos, all the things you expect from a GTA game." Now, if I'm not mistaken, this was actually indeed leaked on Reddit sometime earlier in the year or late last year. In terms of the intro of the game itself, it does appear to be that there will be some separate missions with Jason and Lucia. I won't get into the nitty-gritty of the details. If you guys actually do want to see it, it is on Reddit. If you do search it up, you'll be able to find it. And in terms of Lucia being the main central character of the story, as Michael was in GTA 5, I mean, that's pretty clear to see with trailer 1. That is quite evident. And the fact that trailer 2 is likely going to show us much more of Jason this time around just goes to show us that Lucia will indeed be the main key character within GTA 6. But before we continue on, let me tell you about today's video sponsor, Private Internet Access. Big ups to them for once again sponsoring another video. As we all are aware, internet privacy is super important. A lot of games, though, on the market use a P2P model, otherwise known as a peer-to-peer model, where you're essentially not actually playing on a server, but you're connecting to someone else's console, and they're actually connecting to yours. An example of this is GTA Online. An issue with this is that it makes it super easy for someone to actually access your IP address, which is unsafe and not secure at all. However, by using private internet access, it will actually help you overcome these issues issues, as it will provide a barrier between yourself and the other person's console. You can change your location to one of 50 US states or 91 countries. Now, this is beneficial if you are in the US, because you can actually change your location to a nearby state rather than having to ping your location to the other side of the world. So not only will you get super fast gameplay, but still remain completely private in the process. For me, as well as my fellow content creator Cyberboy, we're both using a VPN whenever we're playing online. So if you want to save yourself 83% off and get 4 months free, click the link down below. It's only $2.03 a month, which is an insanely good deal. And there was more to this, with Michael adding that a lot of planned and cut content or ideas that didn't go far, like voice protagonists in GTA 6 Online. Online has been worked on for years now. A lot of the fidelity / performance options from GTA 5 are supposed to be here, but heard they've struggled with making 60 frames per second happen. I think it is pretty clear to understand that, with any game that is active in development, there's always going to be things that are going to get cut when the game does eventually launch next year. A lot of the things we did see back in the September 22 leaks are very much outdated by now. By the time the game does come out, we're most likely going to be seeing some of the content that we did see within the leaked footage get cut entirely from the final build. In terms of voice protagonists within GTA 6 Online, that does sound like something that would be really, really awesome. Don't know how it would really work. It seems like, anyways, it was an idea that now has been cut. I'd say the most difficult thing with having voice protagonists within GTA 6 Online is the fact that you would have to record new lines with each new update that does come out. Not only that, there would be different voice lines, and not only that, also different voice types as well. So I can see why, from Rockstar's perspective, why this would be so complex to implement within the game. In terms of 60 frames per second, that is something that has been up in the air. With the PS5 Pro that was just recently announced, not only just the other day, that could be something that we do end up seeing by the time GTA 6 does come out. Will it actually hit 60 frames per second? Will we actually be able to see us playing GTA 6, experiencing it to its full potential with the best performance mode? And one other last thing that Michael did go over in his last post, he goes, basketball minigame was worked on at the Toronto studio. It was on the chopping block at the end of 2023. Always a difficulty talking about a game active in development. A lot more RDR2 gameplay in this than I think some expect. In terms of a basketball minigame, this was actually something that we did see get leaked out late last year in terms of a 3v3 basketball mode. It was after trailer 1 that someone did find it on the Reddit page. Prior to even trailer 1 dropping, there was apparently an account that was actually founded that was called, well, Look Who's Back, and actually leaked a fair bit of stuff about Grand Theft Auto 6, details about trailer 1, other stuff as well. But one of the ones that was picked up on was the 3v3 basketball mode. Basketball has been something that was featured in a GTA game, and that was in San Andreas many, many years ago. We haven't seen it at all since then. So I think a lot of fans have been clamoring for basketball to return in some capacity. A 3v3 basketball mode would definitely be something that would be so cool to see. But obviously, at the end of the day, this is a game that is active in development, as Michael did state. So anything can change. We could still be seeing it ended up within the final version. But yes, other than that, guys, now I want to hear from you down in that comment section below. What do you make of everything that we've gone over within today's video in terms of the leaks that we did get from Legacy Killer HD? I want to make sure I hear from you guys down there. If you went on to enjoy this video and found any informative value, please consider subscribing to the channel, like, and of course, turn on those post notifications so you never miss an upcoming Grand Theft Auto 6 upload. Other guys, stay safe, have a great day, and I am out.